Hey guys, welcome to another pretty quick video. I've sped this up because it was meant to be a power scrap. I forgot the word then. I've done so many voiceovers this morning and I think I'm losing my marbles. So it was meant to be a power scrap, but I was watching a show on Netflix, Virgin River, if you really want to know. And I was so engrossed in it, but I really wanted to scrap at the same time. Do you get that? Do you do that? Yeah, I know. But what are you supposed to do? So, this is just a super basic layout. I'm using VICKI BOUTIN Sweet Rush papers, and it's called Make Your Mark. They're the papers I'm using. And I actually used two different papers. And I didn't write the other one down. They're both VICKI BOUTIN and they're both Sweet Rush. I can tell you that much. I really like the green. But I look like I'm procrastinating. But in true power scrap style, I'm not. I'm actually just making the decision. But I'm doing it because I'm watching a TV show. I have learnt that I have to just play music in the background or listen to other people's YouTube and, catch up on some scrappy news. I can't put a show on because it just sucks me in. So it's a super simple layout. I'm using 6 photos, double page layout, and I ended up, what I wanted to show you with this, and this is why I started doing this particular video, is if you're someone that really struggles with bold, bright pattern paper, how do I use it? What do I do with it? Here's an example. Cut it in half. Sounds crazy, right? Just cut it in half. Now, this particular stripe pattern, the other half to it is actually pink and orange. I love the colours. I love the bright. I love all of that stuff. Sorry if you can hear my dogs walking around. I have 2 chihuahuas in. I have 1 chihuahua and 1 foxy on the other side of the door. And I've told them, make your mind up, work out what you're doing. And now they're just... And my dog's grumpy with me because I just had to shave her a little bit. And she's not happy with me at all. Okay, so these titles are... They're thickers and they're called hardcover and they're in black. I bought oodles and boodles and oodles of these things. I love them because they're the thick chipboard. They're not foam. And the birds are out chirping today. It's nice and sunny here in Queensland today. I have to say it's a beautiful day. If only we could all go out. But we can't because my husband and my daughter still have COVID. So far, we're 3 of us do not have it and 2 of us do have it in this household. And I'm supposed to be going for a scrappy retreat next Friday. But I have to wait and see and make sure that everyone comes out the other side of this and I don't get it before I can get excited about going and catching up. I bought a heap of new embossing folders and I've bought a heap of stuff. So I really want to get there because I really want to get all my stuff and I want to have a catch up with some scrappy people. So all I'm doing is backing this on plain black cardstock. It's the Recollections one from Spotlight. And I find that, look, it's cheaper. It's a little bit thinner than, your usual 80-pound cardstock or whatever. But it works. It's just a background. Gizmo, can you lay down, mate? All I can hear is his toenails. My craft room has vinyl on the floor. So as he walks around, I can hear the tap, tap, tapping. So here I'm just showing you what I ended up doing. You can see I ended up finally using all of this particular black and gold washi tape, which worked perfectly. I absolutely love that tape. So I have used it to death. But see, one's too short. Don't worry, it's all good. All we got to do is cut it and leave a gap underneath the photo. Bazinga. Look at that. Perfect. No problems. Stretched it and it doesn't look like I've done anything. It just looks perfect. So that's a simple solution. If you think, oh, I don't have enough of something or I don't have enough cardstock, just do that. I like putting a join piece when I cut a 12 by 12 and a half. I like to put a piece in the middle, like that draws your eye into the center, and that's why I've put the photos across the center the way I have, because the top piece is super simple. That's where the title's going. No big deal. I've got glue on my hand because these stickers are good and they are sticky. They're still really sticky. I bought these. When did I buy them? Oh, to be fair, it was probably 2, maybe 3 years ago. They're still just as sticky as ever, but like most embellishments, I think most of us as scrapbookers have learned, add extra glue of any description. Whether you are a wet glue person, whether you're a tear tape, whether you like tape runner, whatever it is, you really, at the end of the day, a slight little bit extra for reassurance so your pages stay together. That's my theory. That's what I run with. So that's why I'm adding some art glitter glue that has no glitter in it. It is the best glue. And if you want to try some, I actually have a company that I've been purchasing a little bit from recently. It's called Crazy Craft Obsessions, and Cassandra and Jacques run it, and they're in New South Wales. They have actually just added to their shop art glitter glue. So if you're looking to try some out, it is fantastic. Their price is extremely competitive. So if you wanted to check some out, go for it. What I'm using here is I bought these dot stamps. They're called Itty Bitty backgrounds and they're from Stampin' Up. I bought them secondhand. I don't even know if they're still available. But I bought them because, see, it looks like I've put splatters everywhere. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to sort of grunge it up a little bit more. Here's where things go pear-shaped. So this little paint palette that you can see that I've got here, it is from Kmart. Each of those little pieces pop out, and that is the most metallic gold I've ever found in a watercolor. I don't have expensive watercolors. I have considered buying there's a brand that, not Winsor and Newton. It's a Newton. Gee, that sounded very ochre of me, didn't it? Not Winsor and Newton. It's another brand, but a lot of people swear by it, and I have considered buying it, but I haven't done it yet. So what I'm doing is I'm just running over with my metallic gold Posca paint pen. It's 0.7 millimeter, and it is beautiful. It is the perfect shiny gold. As you can see on my photos, can you see all the spots on them? This is why I don't do splatters. This is why I do purposeful dots. I think I actually saw someone do it the other day, and I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut some photo blanks, so to speak, so I can sit them on top of my actual photos, because what I've done is I have flicked gold paint on my black and white photos, which is really annoying. And the reason I printed these photos in black and white, this was the family day we had, and we went for a family drive, and it was not just my immediate family, it was my brother-in-laws, sister-in-law, brother-in-laws. I don't have brother-in-laws. I have, actually I do, tell a lie. It was my brothers, my mum and dad, and my sister-in-law, and we went for a beautiful drive up to the Bunya Mountains, and it was just, it was cold. I vividly remember how darn cold it was. Holy Moses. Bit like it has been around here lately. I wouldn't want to be in Bunya Mountains at the moment. Gee whiz, it'd be freezing. But it was beautiful, and they had this gorgeous, I know you can't tell at the moment because it's upside down, but because I had that gold paint everywhere, I didn't want to lean on it because I thought for sure I'm going to smudge it all everywhere. Hence why I turn them upside down. Posca paint pen dries super uber duper duper quick, so it sits on top. See how beautiful that looks? Just gives it an extra bit of dimension. Then what I realised, once I did this, I went way too heavy-handed with the splatters. So there, where I just circled and pointed, that's where I'm going to put my journaling. So I just cut out a couple of black blocks, and I'm trying to sort of mimic the wiggly washi tape. That's what I'm trying to mimic. Not perfectly do it, but I'm trying to sort of get that vibe. And then I just do my journaling on these blocks. So I don't do a close-up on this one, guys, because it's a double page layout, and it is a quick one. So as you can see, there's nothing technical about it. That's why I put it in fast forward. But I think it looks really good. I actually like it. I'm going to reprint the photos down the track next time I do some more photo printing. And now you know why I have an aversion to splatters, because that's what I do to them. I do it every time. So that's it. That's my be all and end all. That's my journaling blocks, and just a different way to lay out your pages when you're using busy pattern papers. That's as close as I got. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.